Today is one of the best days of the entire year, you guys. And I'll wait for a minute for you to come in, and then I'll tell you we can talk. Good morning. Happy Monday, you guys. I will be on later on today, 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 7 p.m. Eastern. All right. So that's not why I'm on here, though. I'm on here to tell you why it's probably the best day of the entire year. All right. So when you come on, I'll let you know. Good morning. Only me, baby. What's up? Tiff, thank you. I didn't have a chance to let anyone know I was really going live, but I wanted to come on and say that it's the best day of the year because Alisa Petrov was found safe, you guys. And not only was she found safe, but I got a message directly from her father that she was found safe. That's the best feeling ever, guys. We've been covering this case. I recently hooked up with Nikolai, her father, and I was talking to him this weekend, and he was going to make a statement or come on the show. We were discussing what happened with Elisa and, what their thoughts were on the case. And he seemed very confident that she was going to come home. Now, she did. She walked into a Colorado police station and she did, in fact, she will be home. That they have her now. I don't believe they've been reunited just yet, you guys. But I got to say, this is the best day of the year because this does not happen often where you start working on a true crime case and then you start making talks with the family and you get all these details and you're getting ready to do another episode. It has never happened to me yet where you're getting ready to do another episode and bam, the father messages me and says she's found alive and they're going to go get her. So, this is probably the one and only time, you guys, that I'm ever going to say I'm glad I did not get an interview. I'm glad I did not get an interview because, sorry about that, had I gotten an interview, that would mean that she's still missing. What's up, everybody? Dulcie, good to see you. Janet, Cat H, Julie, shout out to all of you guys. I'm so glad she was found safe. And you know what? I do believe, guys. So thanks to everybody that shared this case, okay, or presented it because she saw it. She saw it. Now, I don't know 100% for a fact, but I believe she saw the coverage and she realized nobody's good. They're not going to be mad. They're, putting this huge reward out. They're putting effort. They're not upset. They're telling me come home. All right. And thank you, mods, for getting rid of the trolls. Like somebody just said on one of my videos, had I been listening to the trolls and all the things going on, I wouldn't be here talking about Eliza or Elisa. I keep saying her name wrong. Elisa. I say Alyssa, but it's Alisa Petrov. I wouldn't be sitting here saying we are working on this Lisa Petrov case where we got to hear directly from the family that she was found safe. I wouldn't have been able to spread the word the way that we did. So this is a very, very happy ending, guys. And I gotta say, if you go back and watch the episode that I presented, you could tell in the first 10 minutes that I believed, and I said that I do believe she's still alive. And I even looked to the camera and said, please come home. Nobody's mad at you. Many times many times you guys know that I say, hey, it's been 48 to 72 hours. They're no longer alive. And it's not me being pessimistic, it's being realistic. And this time I didn't feel that way, guys. Not only did I feel that way because of the whole situation, the three men, and there's more men, guys. I got to tell you, I'm going to give you a little foreshadowing here. Those three guys, there's going to be a live today, I think 1 o'clock Utah time, where the guy, his last name Maynard, got arrested, and they're going to talk about that. They're going to do a conference. Now, the parents don't, you want to know what happens, Janet Rawlings? What happens is healing from the Petrov family. And number two, I got to say, as much as the family doesn't want to deal with this, Trust me, they don't. I talked to the dad enough to know they do not want to deal with this. They don't want to see the documents floating out there with the nasty text messages that the daughter's saying to the, because then victim blaming starts happening. What happened? Sorry about that. I always forget to say do not disturb. I'm on my phone. Now, what happens next for Alisa and family? Number one, they got to start healing and therapy. Number two, they're gonna have to now deal with this monster of a court case, you guys. There's gonna be a monster case because there's already three different monsters involved in this. All right. These guys do need to go to prison and stay in prison. But I gotta tell you, realistically, being a realist, I'm telling you right now, these guys aren't, yeah, not going to get that much time, you guys. All right. Especially, and I'm so glad that she uh, was found safe. Okay. Found safe and coming home. But these guys are going to still go through the process. But because she was found alive, I'm telling you right now, they're going to get a slap on the wrist, all right? And yeah, what's up, No? How you doing, my friend? Good to see you guys. Glad to see you guys here. I'm so happy to report that Alisa Petrov was found safe, walked into a Colorado police department by herself, which means kids are on social media. They're on the platforms. I'm guaranteeing you that she saw her coverage of her um she saw her coverage of her family pleading in all the news stations, and she said, let's I'm going to go ahead and turn myself in. I don't know who she was talking to or who she was with, but I suspect there's going to be another person that's going to get arrested, guys. And not just another person, there's going to be more people arrested. I'll tell you that right now. Yes, in Colorado, that she came from Utah and she walked into a police station in Colorado a month and about a week later. All right. Yeah, you're right, Sandy. They are going to get a slap on the wrist, and that's the problem. And the reason they are is because she is found alive. There was nothing that caused her death, thank God. But because they do that, they probably, some of them are first time offenders. One of them is not a first time offender, obviously, but thank God she's safe. And you guys, please put out positive vibes, prayers, all that for the family to heal and for Alyssa especially to do therapy and heal. You guys know she's going to have to go through the court system and she's going to have to testify and give statements. So I really hope, guys, that some kind of conclusion comes to the case with these monsters and a plea deal, hopefully a fair plea deal will happen because you guys don't want that little girl to be in and out of court for years, all right? Now, if you're still here, there was 90 people here. I don't know if it's froze or not. I'll stand outside to make sure. Guess what, guys? I have new content coming today in the Stephen Stearns case, all right? My hair's like it's not my regular mohawk, guys. Okay, so Stephen Stearns today 4 o'clock. We have brand new content. Okay, just making sure. We have brand new content in the Stephen Stearns case. We're talking about jail tablet messages. We're going to read those today to you. And we have Stephen Stearns' pen pal. Stephen Stearns has a pen pal in jail. I'm going to tell you that. And I'm going to tell you it's a female. I'm going to name that female today. And then there's some jail chaos that got his the cellmate across the way taken away. There was some chaos in the jail that we're going to talk about. Those are in the text messages. All right, so we're going to talk about that today. There's a lot of things, but there's also a lot of talk about commissary and books, right? Because that's what prisoners talk about. They ask for commissary and they ask people for things. So that's the Stephen Stearns case. We're going to cover that today, 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 7 p.m. Eastern. Brand new content today, right this very second. Alisa Petrov has been found. Is at the Colorado police station. The parents are elated, but they do know that they have to go through a lot now in testifying and being dragged through the justice system. And maybe, just maybe, Alisa will get a huge life lesson in this case, and hopefully she will grow from this case, and maybe she'll even advocate and speak to other children about what happens when when you're groomed, and I believe she was groomed, and you run away. What happens? All right, we don't know what she went through, guys, but she is going to be returned safely to her family, hopefully today. But I really do hope that she comes out stronger. I hope that she's healthy. I hope that she has a sound mental mind in order to help other children talk about it. And once she's healed, of course, guys. All right, good boy, me. Thank you. Yeah, she can talk the talk. We want her to get better, heal with her family, and then hopefully she learns and grows from the situation. I appreciate you guys for coming and sitting here with me for the last 11 minutes talking about the Alisa Petrov case found safe. We still have three people to take down, but guys, I got to tell you, what's up, Dahlia? Good to see you. Alisa Petrov was found safe and she will be returned to her family. She was found in Colorado. She turned herself into the police station, and there's still a process to be had. And I gotta tell you guys, I gotta tell you, there's more people involved in this case. There is believed to be trafficking, a bigger trafficking ring than you guys even thought, even than I thought. All right, so this is a big deal. It's gonna take some time to clear up. More people are gonna be named in this. I know that for a fact. I can't tell you exactly why I know that, but I'm gonna tell you that I do know that. Other people are involved, and the three main suspects that got arrested, they got arrested because they were easy arrests. They were the top men at the top of her list on the iPad, on the Discord, on all that. All right, so those were the easy guys to take down, but now we got to go through the things that are harder, and the tracking, and the finding the different names, and the additional people that were grooming her. And they're not illegal immigrants. They're all white looking gentlemen. I can't even say gentlemen, white looking demons. I just call a man a gentleman, but they're not men and they're not gentlemen. They're demons, because you do not do those kind of things. You don't groom, and you don't talk to children in the way that they talk. There was a lot of sadomasochism going on, a lot of things that they were talking. Those demons were talking to that 15-year-old girl in a way that she will never be able to unhear. Okay. That little girl is not going to be able to unhear or unsee some of the things that she saw while she was gone and before she left. Okay. So it's scary. It's very close to home in a sense, with having a child that's heading to be that age, and lots of friends that have children that are 15 years old. All right. What happened was the parents did find the Discord originally, guys. The parents, you guys probably heard it, but we had a conversation with the parents, and they found all the Discord stuff, guys, and they cleaned it up. After they cleaned it up and did all that, then Alisa went and took off and did that. So just because you find something on your children's phones, please, please, please find it on their phones, and then have a sit down conversation with them and let them know. Tell them about this case. Okay. It's not her fault. She knows. I hope she knows it's not her fault. Everyone pled for her to come home. She wouldn't be in trouble. And that she did, guys. That she did. So she was groomed, and let's hope that she's not too damaged by this. Let's hope that she goes to therapy. Those parents seem awesome and supportive, and I hope that they continue to be. All right. So this is the one interview that I'm glad I didn't have. All right. I really wanted to have an interview with the father. He was the one that was up for speaking. There's a new episode out there from Law and Crime that shows a lot of Lisa's social media. I hope it's down now. I was going to share that with you, her social medias, but now I hope her social media accounts are shut down, turned to private, and only used for the courtroom. Okay, so you guys, thank you for coming so very much. Please spread the word. Alisa Petrov has been found. She walked into a police station in Colorado. They notified her parents. The parents are very happy. There's going to be a press conference today at 1 in Utah regarding the third arrest. Okay. So that still is going to continue. I will keep you up to date on the trafficking ring that's happening and the three people that were already arrested. All right. Now, don't forget, 4 o'clock today, we have brand new content about the Stephen Stearns case that you're not going to want to miss. A lot of it is commissary and food talks and books, but then there's also absolutely mind blowing things happening in the jail cell of Stephen Stearns. All right. So we have the up to date information on what's happening with Stephen Stearns, what happens on a daily basis, the people that surround him, the guards, how they act with him. I mean, it's all there. We don't have to wait for months and months and months to get a FOIA and then read what's happening a year later. We get to do it now, which I'm blessed to share with you guys. All right, say a prayer for the Petrov family that they get the healing they need and share this live stream because we do want to help them with their journey and anything that they need in this case. I am going to let the father know. I have already, but I'll let him know again that I stand with the family and anything they need, I'm here to help. So I love you guys. Indy Isham, good to see you. Sadie's mama, one love. Nath, Tiff, thank you for coming and getting rid of the knuckleheads. I don't have time to zap those knuckleheads. I see them. Don't worry. I see them. But the only way we can present true crime in the best way is by presenting true crime and ignoring those that don't want to participate in it and only want to interrupt the show. All right. So, that being said, we're not going to let that happen. Say a prayer for the family, and I will see you guys at 4 p.m. All right. We're not, yeah, don't worry, Sandy. There's people in here that just never been on my stream and they're, doing their thing. Real killers. Love you too. I love all you guys. Rachel Burton, Spurzan, all of you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys later on. Love you too, Indy Isham. Thank you. You didn't say I love you. You said you're awesome, but I'm going to say I love you to that. And I'll see you guys in about 6 hours or so. All right, guys. Peace out. Have a good day.